Hi, this is Amala Reddy, Associate Editor for Commercial Integrator, and I'm delighted to have Brian Smith from Watchfire joining us for a discussion on video walls and digital signage as part of our video wall and digital signage deep dive, which will be in our April spotlight on commercialintegrator.com, as well as in our April edition of Commercial Integrator and Security Sales and Integration. Welcome, Brian. So great to have you here today.
Appreciate it so much, Amala. We very much appreciate the partnership and allowing us the time here today.
Absolutely, and thank you for being here. So, to get started, can you tell me a little bit about your title, role, and Watchfire's presence in the digital signage video wall market?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, Brian Smith. My title is Pro AV Sales Director for Watchfire. I have at this point more than 26 years of experience in the Pro AV industry, starting for about 17 years as a systems integrator, performing everything from project management, sales, training, pretty much covered the full gamut of all of those positions. I then moved on to another AV manufacturer called Analog Way, a stalwart in the Pro AV industry, before making the move here to Watchfire about a year and 6 months ago to develop this channel addressing digital signage within the Pro AV systems integrator segment. Watchfire, just as a brief history, has multiple divisions of the company: outdoor advertising, what we call on-premise or main street, where you might see a sign outside of a school, a digital sign outside of a school, a bank, shopping center, things like that, an entire sports division, and then my division, Pro AV.
Wow, that is impressive, and 26 years. Congratulations on that. Can you tell us why Watchfire is a good choice for partnership in the Pro AV market?
Absolutely. There's several things that I would mention. Number one, Watchfire has been in existence for more than 91 years, based right in the heart of the Midwest, in Danville, Illinois. Now, along with that comes that Midwestern culture of hard work, that can-do attitude. Secondly, Watchfire's commitment to service. We currently have more than 70,000 active installations across those four divisions in outdoor advertising, sports, on-premise or main street, and that indoor and Pro AV segment. Third, our commitment to partnership. We have long served the outdoor signage industry with well over 1,000 dealers over the years. Now, my focus, as I mentioned earlier, is on the Pro AV systems integrator community. And we're trying to duplicate that success that we've had in other markets in Pro AV by providing a great partnership, where we not only take leads from our dealers, but we have a robust inside sales team, constantly churning up leads, constantly following up on leads. We then can take those and partner with our dealers by offering them fully vetted leads. So, I've always believed in developing these lifelong relationships. That's no different than what we're doing here at Watchfire. So taking the relationship from transactional to relational. And that takes time and it takes investment, but Watchfire is invested in that process. And then the last thing is our commitment to do the right thing for the customer. Our CEO, Steve Harriott, says it best when he tells us our warranty statement is the minimum that we will do. Now, let me tell you, as a salesperson, that is so freeing to know that I have the backing of the executive team to make things right, even if it might cost Watchfire time and resources. I sit on a call every week where we talk about some outstanding service issues. It's usually not a lot of things that are outstanding, but even if it is, I've never sat in that call and heard someone say, we will not fix the issue. It's always, what do we need to do to make it right, even if it costs time and money? So that kind of encapsulates why Watchfire.
Wow, yeah, I think that's a fantastic explanation. And I think you mentioned something about the commitment to service to the right customer experience. Can you talk a little bit more about that and tell us what that means in more detail?
Absolutely. So late last year, we opened up a new dedicated support line specifically for our sports and indoor projects. Now, what that does allows you to bypass our other surface operations covering outdoor billboards, electronic message centers, takes you directly to an individual who has been trained and understands not only the unique product in our market, but understands the industry. In addition, we staff that support line extra hours to support you when those jobs are typically in use. Sporting events not typically happening Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. So we staff that line for that. Another aspect of service and support, we have a fleet of project managers based in-house at Watchfire. So every job at Watchfire is assigned a project manager, whether our client chooses to take that on-site technical support help or not. We have a project manager that can walk that customer through from the point of signing an agreement, uh, from then answering questions about power, mounting conditions, shipping, everything that is vital to making sure that we pull off a great experience. We do that in-house. We've also begun to offer installation services for our Pro AV division. So we understand that many integrators either don't have the expertise or sometimes the time to install these very complex projects. We now have that solution in place for you. And then the last thing, standard 5-year parts warranty and a 10-year parts guarantee. So outdoor or indoor, we will guarantee parts will be available to service your display for up to 10 years from time of purchase. Now, that is massive peace of mind for a customer when you think about them making sometimes a $100,000 or more investment into a display, letting them know that up to 10 years from time of purchase, even if it's out of warranty, up to 10 years, we will still maintain parts availability for you. So that's a big peace of mind for our customers.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And I love how you detailed all the services. So, apart from services, wanted to ask, are there new products that you can talk about that Watchfire is going to bring to the market and that our viewers would be interested in?
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the things that I've been working on the most, I would say over about the last year and a half, is updating the product portfolio. So we've got a few things that we can talk about today. There's some things I can't talk about. Those are kind of the real exciting things, but we'll talk about what we can talk about. So we have a new product called Vera Display that will be releasing any day now. And this includes our first product entry into the live events or the rental staging industry. So here we're going to have, just as a quick overview, two panel sizes, 500 by 500 millimeter or a 500 by 1000 millimeter panel. We'll have multiple pixel pitches of 1.2, 2.3, 2.6, 2.9, and 3.9. Other key factors that we know that is key in this market, corner protection, bottom protection. Those are most often the areas that typically get the most abuse in live events or in a portable type of setting. So protecting the places during transit and setup. These are going to be panels that are easily installed with one person and no tools needed. Extremely easy to deploy. Other options include hang bars, full floor mount system, road cases, tour dollies, everything you need for a complete system. So we're really excited about that particular display, Vera Display, for the live event space. We see this working in other spaces as well. For instance, House of Worship. If a House of Worship wants to do a temporary type setup, take it down, reconfigure, maybe even send it to another location.
Mhm.
Extremely easy for that to be done. So that's Vera Display. Our current X series product, which is what we call a chip on board product, that's getting a refresh. And that product will be coming later this year. So basically, we're moving that current chip on board product to a version of chip on board called Flip Chip. That allows us to improve on an already great product. So we'll get lighter. The displays will get brighter, we'll have better contrast ratio, and we'll also have a nice reduction in price as well. So really hitting all the combos of a massive performance boost and then bringing that cost down, which is also helpful. We've got a bunch of other projects in the pipeline. I wish I could tell you about them, but over the next couple of years, we've got some really exciting advancements. The future is extremely bright for what we're doing with Watchfire in the Pro AV space, and I can't be more excited to tell you in the future what we'll be bringing out in the coming years.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will follow up, to find out more about the other products that you have in the lineup. But all of this sounds fantastic. So, as we wrap up, is there anything else that you would like to mention that I have not asked and that you would like to spotlight about Watchfire and why it is important in the Pro AV market?
Yeah, I think, we talked about service, commitment to service. We talked about Watchfire's history. The other thing that I really like to hit on is the breadth of the offerings. I've talked a little bit already about we have the outdoor division, we have a fully blown sports division, everything from fully functioning sports software that we've developed in-house called Ignite Sports to all the accessories needed, shot clocks, play clocks, scores tables, backboard lights, everything that you need for that sports production. Watchfire has pretty much in house. Also, that enhances our indoor offerings is our in house cloud based CMS called Ignite OPX. That's for creating content, scheduling content, and pushing that to a display. Again, makes all of that makes for a really well-rounded offering, and most importantly, again, that rich, long history to back it up. So, as I mentioned, we're just getting started. I have so many ideas and plans in motion. I'm pulling all my 26 years of experience in Pro AV together. We simply could not roll out everything at once that we want to do. So, we'll spend the next few years again innovating both on the product side as well as the service side. And again, I'm pulling on all 26 years in the industry to back up great products with great service and using all those different initiatives that we have underway in house that will bring to market a different approach that you not have not necessarily seen from other companies in the Pro AV market in the future. So once again, Amala, super excited to talk about it. You can probably tell by my enthusiasm that I like what I do. I enjoy working for Watchfire, and we've got a lot of great things coming down the pipe very soon.
Yeah, and it does sound very exciting. And I just did the deep dive, which is part of this whole conversation, and I did find that the future is very bright, pun fully intended. So I think it's very exciting. I'm very excited to see where Watchfire brings its next A game in the next few years. So thank you so much, Brian, for joining us today. It was a great pleasure to have you, and again, great to hear about your 26 years of experience and how you've been applying that at Watchfire.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and thank you so much, Amala. And once again, this is great for us, and thank you so much for spotlighting Watchfire.
Absolutely. Thank you. Again, this is Amla Reddy, Associate Editor for Commercial Integrator. And this conversation is part of our video wall and digital signage deep dive, which will be in our April spotlight on commercialintegrator.com, as well as in the April edition of the Commercial Integrator and Security Sales and Integration. Thank you.